Every day is a choice. My journey started 11 years ago, July 15th, 2014. I was in Hagen's parking lot in Bellingham, Washington at gunpoint. Multiple felonies. My family wanted nothing to do with me. I utterly and completely burned it to the ground. I was hopeless. I was helpless. I just wanted relief. And when they pulled me out of the car at gunpoint, surrounded, they put my head on the ground and I said a prayer. I was like, God, I can't do this anymore. And that's where my journey began. I had no plans of staying sober. Doing sobriety for the rest of my life, it wasn't even on the plate. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just willing enough to try something different. I decided to just be sober while I was incarcerated, and I was going to try something different. I didn't know that much about AA. I tried to get sober before. My addiction went from 15 till 40 years old. And after I got out, God showed up. God did things for me without my permission. And He changed things in my life and showed up in ways that are undescribable. And this journey's been really hard. It's been amazing and it's been hard. A lot of being uncomfortable, doing things I don't want to do, not understanding. I can't tell you how many times my sponsors told me to do something, I didn't get it. But when people are looking on the outside, they can see the things that I can't. So I was just willing, and I did the things that were suggested of me, and my life got better. There's been some dark days. 3.5 years into sobriety, the woman I was with relapsed, overdosed, and died. And navigating that was very hard. It was very painful. But even though I didn't realize what was happening at the time, I could see that God was preparing me for something different. And He brought a woman into my life that's my wife today. Her name's Wendy. I love her dearly. I couldn't imagine a moment of my life without her in it. We can see clearly what the plan was. And that it's enabled me to live life on a daily basis, 24 hours at a time. That no matter how much I plan or how I think life's going to go, it always seems to end up differently than I planned. For me, it's navigating 24 hours at a time. And it's as simple as that. And it's like some of my other videos, I just do the next right thing. I have gained the tools at this point to know what the next right thing is. And if I don't, I have an army of men I can call and bounce my ideas off. Because if I'm emotionally involved in something, I can't think clearly of it, and I know that. So God has placed these men in my life to navigate me through it. My sponsor, Donnell, I wouldn't be where I am without you. So thank you. And the other men that I talk to on a daily basis, I wouldn't be where I am without you either. Without the support and encouragement and the peace that my wife brings to the table, I wouldn't be where I am. So none of these are my own ideas. This isn't something that I came up with that I'm an enlightened one. No, I have an army of people behind me, and I'm so grateful and I'm so loved that I get very passionate about this because I want people to experience what I experienced, to know the love, to get close with God. Being close with God and loving on the family members and navigating each day 24 hours at a time has kept life very simple. My anxiety's gone. My depression's gone. I have no desire to use drugs. I couldn't even have imagined, because I had learned a majority of my life living it a certain way, and it just never ended well. Now that running's come on the scene, it's taking it even a step further. So it's like, how far do you want to take this? How much peace are you willing to accept? My life before was chaos and turmoil. And now turmoil creeps up into my life on any level. I take an immediate assessment of what's going on. And I talk to my people. I take it to God. I talk to my wife. My children wanted nothing to do with me when I first got sober. all those relationships have been restored. I have full custody of my youngest daughter, who just turned 18 this week. The blessings are beyond measure, but it was something that I didn't do on my own. So if you're in need or you're struggling, reach out to people. Reach out to me, because we are so much stronger in numbers that we don't have to do this alone. We can find the people that have what we want, connect with them, and figure out how they did it.